Hello, my creative friends. I hope you're having a great day. And I promised the other day when I published the short flip through video of my recently finished Cosmic Smashbook that I would do a longer video with comments. And I got asked recently or fairly recently where the inspiration for my journal pages comes from, or more in general, where to take inspiration for journal pages from. So I thought it would be nice to combine these two and to talk about all the inspiration for the pages in this big Cosmic Smashbook that I recently finished. I created this in September last year and finished it in March 2022, from September 21 to March 2022. It took me to fill this big awesome Cosmic Smashbook. So I will show you all the pages again, and I will talk about where did I get the inspiration for each one or most of the pages from, and sometimes I also share about a bit what meaning they have to me or what came up. I hope you enjoy it, and let's dive right into it. I started this specific Cosmic Smashbook for my teacher training to become a certified Cosmic Smashbook guide, and the theme I found while creating the book and the cover was Dive Deep, Fly High. It seemed very appropriate to dive into myself and then be able, through the training later, then share this method and this way of creation with other people, and yeah, bringing it to a higher level, let's say, in some way. So the inspiration for the pages comes from a lot of places. And this, for example, is a page about play, childhood memories, and just having fun. So I brought in a lot of memories from childhood and techniques also for the creation of the background. This page is about creating a sacred space for my creativity and for sharing it with other people through the workshops. It was part of the teacher training and a prompt to create a page for that. This is one of the pages where I reflected on my role as a mother, which I find quite difficult sometimes. So this is a page that reflects that for me. This page is one of the latest ones from the start of the year, where I set my intention to be courageous this year and step out of my comfort zone as much as I am able to. And I found this leopard who is accompanying me on this journey. This one is another page about my role as a mother and the connection to my children, and also the dark and white, or the nice or the not so nice parts of being a mother, or the ones that I find easy and the ones that I don't find so easy. This page is called Calling In, My Beloveds. This is also from the teacher training, preparing workshops. One thing that I do, or we do, in this line of approaching art journaling is to call in the people that we want to reach via a page that we create. This one is from the very beginning of the teacher training. It's about resistance, and it's like a double page around the question, what was I resisting in that moment? This page is also exploring some workshop ideas together with this one. I didn't actually made a workshop with this technique or with this idea, or only very loosely referred back to it once I actually prepared my workshops, but this is where these came from. This is also a calling in page that I did before I actually started the workshops that I gave in January, and it also inspired the title of my actual momentary workshop series, Create, Reshape, Transform. That's where I found the title for the next workshop series, which was very convenient. This page is from a workshop from the Soul Oxygen Retreat with Elizabeth Foley, and it was about vision. What am I envisioning for my future Cosmic Smashbook practice and sharing of this process. This is from the same retreat, reflecting on what is special about the time when I create. When I create, I can bring all these things to the table. This is one of the first pages that I created in this book. They are, as you can see, not chronologically. I just open the book and create wherever I want to until it's full. This is a so-called resting page where you just write and color and try and shift your emotions to a better place through this process, and then you can leave it there or you can put things on top of it. This page started as a one brush stroke a day page, just to keep myself creating every day and to at least one little brush stroke or one little thing every day, and so it built up through many layers over I think 2 or 3 weeks until this page was finished, and it was finished for Valentine's Day, so I think that's where the hearts come from. This next page is from a workshop, and it was for the alumni of the teacher training solstice activation, so it was in December on solstice. And for me, this was just, I just had no idea what I actually created about or where it would lead, but it showed me an evolution kind of thing in the end. So sometimes you just go in and start writing whatever, coloring whatever, and see what comes up. This is one of my favorite pages from the book. This was inspired by a dream I had, and there are elements from my dream represented in this page. This is from another workshop, Activate Your Powerful Purpose was the title, and this was also about release, revealing, resting, putting things to rest that are bothering us or that we are resisting. This is from the same workshop, the next day. And this page I created around the word yummy, because I absolutely couldn't stand this word yummy or yumminess, and so I decided to create a page about it and see where this came from or where this comes from. And actually through creating this page I got some very valuable insights, and I also now am not so adverse to the word yummy anymore, because I created about it, and this was something that made it more sympathetic to me. Do you say that? Like, I like it a bit more now, the word, or at least I can use it without cringing. So that was not the case before I created this page. And this one is from the third page from the same workshop, that is about a vision. Where do we go now? How do we grow into fulfilling our powerful purpose? And as you can see, all the 3 pages are stitched together with one red thread for connection, and the connection we keep with all the people basically on this planet, or sending out. This page is upside down. It's called the Hero's Journey, or the Hero's Journey, from this concept that you constantly, with every new project or every new adventure you embark on, you are going through a journey of starting an adventure, finding people to go with you. Things happen, good things happen, bad things, or bad things, not so pleasant things happen. You go through it and you grow and you learn and you receive gifts, you learn new skills on the way, and then you embark on the next adventure. So it's a cycle of adventures that go all through your life. This one was also around Valentine's Day, a creation around Valentine's Day. Love requires presence in the present, is what it says. This was a workshop, and the theme of being present came up there for me again, I must say, because it's a theme that comes up again and again. This page is a pocket page. I keep some letters here that are important to me, and I also have this pigeon that I learned how to make from Tamara, from my artist friend Tamara, and now it has its place here in my book. This is the middle of my journal, and this is called a grounding page. So whenever I want to go into the energy, feel into the energy of this journal and ground myself in what I set as an intention for this journal, I can put my hands here and feel into that, get present into this, into the moment and into the energy of this journal, or the intention that I set for this journal. Here's another pocket page with more pigeons, and I keep in this pocket the templates for the pigeons, so I know where they are and I can make more if I want to, or my kids can make more if they want to, and I know where I have the templates. This page was opening the portal, it says on the margins, and this was from the teacher training also, with the idea from going through our own Cosmic Smashbook experience into sharing into the second part of the course, about sharing our this experience with other people. So it's also talks about a journey, and that we embark on a journey, or I embark on a journey, and I don't know where this might go. And I put the quote from The Lord of the Rings, J.R.R. Tolkien. It's a dangerous business going out your door. You step onto the road, and if you don't keep your feet, there's no knowing where you might be swept off to. So yeah, a journey, and you never know how the journey will go. This page is about creating a symbol that symbolizes for me commitment to my vision. This is what I came up with. This is something from a course where I'm in now this year, a year-long course where we keep ourselves accountable on our way to really share Cosmic Smashbooking, intentional art journaling with our tribe, with people who are interested in it. And this page is the evolution part of the first part of the teacher training, and it's like after revealing the revolution, I think that's still coming up the page, the evolution, how to go forward on this journey, and the energy that we want to have for that. Y lo que dice es, el arte es de todo, el art is for everyone. This one is the revolution page I talked about. After resistance, reveal, and revealing, there comes the revolution and then the evolution. This one is another resting page from another workshop I did. This is a page about possibilities, like stepping into possibility, thinking what else is possible, and not to keep being in a place where you think too much about the limitations, but more about the possibilities of stepping forward, going out into the world, sharing this passion. This is a page about fear. It started out as a letter to myself, what my fears are, and then as just in the week where I created this, the war in Ukraine started, it became bigger than my own fears, I think. This is also from the teacher training again, more from the beginning. This page is about revealing. I talked about it in my one about reveal. It's I talked about it in one of my videos from the Saturday Night Live art shows. This page is from the Soul Oxygen Retreat again. There was a meditation where we imagined ourselves going on a path into the mountains, and about what tools do we bring, what skills do we bring with us into the world. This page was inspired by thinking about values that I want to bring, that I have and want to bring into the world, and the ones that came up for me for this month that's now ending. I created it in the beginning of this month, March 2022, is presence and also connections, symbolized by the red thread, kind of red thread writing. This is a page that is exploring contrast and values in the sense of colors, how they have different values and how they look. It looks very colorful, but if you see it in a black and white, you can really see the different values of the colors independent from their color. I don't know how to express that better, but I hope you understand it anyway. This is one of the last pages, New Beginning, when I started sharing quotes on my Instagram and then creating about them. This one was a quote about new beginning and ended up being about trust the magic of new beginnings. This is also a page around the theme of possibilities, stepping into possibilities and what might happen if you do that, if we do that, if I do that. This page I created in preparation for a workshop last week, and it's reflecting about what gives me energy. And once I figured this out or wrote it out, putting it on my page, the invitation to do more of that first thing in the morning. I do some of these things to get myself off to a good start and being in a good mood to go on with my day. This one is also from the teacher training, restoration, imagining what would happen, how would my life be when I go through the resistance, through the fear, and do the things that I want to do and that I envision for my future life, for my future. This is a page about feelings, especially about the things that I don't want to feel. That was the prompt, and this is what came out, with the invitation to stop every time I think it's necessary, take some deep breath and feel into my feelings, get present with my feelings. This page was prompted by the concept to think about our muse, where our inspiration comes from. A concept I hadn't really thought about before this page. I love how these stick together and the noise they make when you open the pages. This one is the page about trust that was prompted by the New Beginnings page and ended up also being about freedom, or leading to the next quote that I shared that is about freedom for this week. And I'm now creating a page about what freedom means to me. So here you can see how one page, one question or intention or quote can lead through the creation of the page to another one, to the next one, and then on to the next. And you can always go deeper or onto something else that's somehow relevant or connected to an intention you put for one page, and here then you can always go to the next one. This one, I actually don't know what prompted it, what I was writing about, and and how it came to be. I created it in December and I put the title Burn Bright and Intense, but that was not my intention in the beginning, but I can't recall what I wrote about and how this came into being. So sometimes you start creating about something, and then something comes up that speaks to you, but later you can't remember what it was. That's something serious. This one is a reflection of last year, kind of a closure to last year. Recap what happened, all the steps that I took, and where it led me at the time in January when I created this page. This one is also from the beginning of the year. This is also about what I want to call in for this year, 2022, and I created this on the 2nd of January. So that was what came up. A red thread for connection stands generally for connection in my work, not only in mine. And also I think the courage theme started to came up because this face is pretty similar to the one that I created when I set the intention for the year of being courageous. So I think it started with this one and moved into the other one. And that is the last page. It's also a pocket page. This one was just where I put colors that are leftover colors from my palette on this page, and then I decorated it with things my daughter gave to me. There are some drawings or paintings, and there are also some cards she made for my birthday, and so I keep them here and know where they are. And these are also things she made for me for my birthday, so I keep this here. Okay, and that was the whole book. I hope you enjoyed the flip through with my comments and my comments about where to find inspiration, or all the places that inspiration from my pages come from, which is pretty broad. So I hope you have enjoyed my flip through and comments to my Cosmic Smashbook, and I hope you find some inspiration or some ideas for your own creativity and creative journey from this. So as you can see, lots of the pages stem from workshops that I take or workshops that I prepare to give, from quotes, from dreams, from things that happen in my life, from situations that I just throw to the page and create about that to get clarity of my own feelings or get connected. And there's really a never-ending supply of inspiration from inside you, from around you. You can take so many things and bring them to your page. That there's really no right or wrong way to do that, because this is all about expression, self-expression, having fun with the process, diving deeper, get connected with yourself, get clarity on situations. So you can take inspiration from every situation, your own feelings, what you dream, what you see, what you experience, and quotes that spark your attention, that you see, that you come across. So there's really a never-ending supply of inspiration for creativity. And you just pick what you like and what speaks to you, and you create about that. So I hope this is helpful in some way. Let me know in the comments if it inspired you in some way, if you liked it, what you liked about it, what you maybe don't like about it, what you would like to see me create more. And I can't believe I say that. If you like my content, subscribe to my channel, give this video a like, and leave a comment, and we can chat about this. Thank you, and I wish you an awesome day. Sending much love. Bye.